This is a salutation. You little bitch.
He was waiting for me to hit the button.
Okay, this is turning out like these bastard smells things, where I end up dying laughing before we begin.
Okay,
Welcome to Coktel. Wow.
this is Woodruff. I'm Raven. That lot can introduce themselves.
Oh, you're going to be hearing plenty from me. Anyway, let's talk to this customer. Or just stare at him. That's an option too.
Is he drinking out of his nose?
It's possible.
That seems like a cocktail thing to do.
But
I
notice
knew a guy
you
who
have
snorted Snapple.
you have options
That
to
can't
look
be
at these people.
comfortable.
You have options to look at these people, but he won't do anything with them.
This is background colour.
Oh no, a wizard.
Hey, buddy, do you come here often? I say, what's the idea of talking to me?
Did we just hit on this man?
Yes.
Hey pal, you wanna wash hands?
I say, what's the idea of talking to me like that? We haven't-
Do you want to hold hands with fingers intertwined?
Oh my.
But yeah, this guy refuses to talk to us until we've been formally introduced. But we don't even know who he is. So,
Let's listen to some music. That might calm us down, stop me from dying of laughter
Are
again.
you up to date paying your taxes? Did you pay tax on alcohol content? And the tax on headaches and nausea due to hangovers? And the tax on temperature rise due to the occupation of space? Are you up to date paying your taxes? Did you pay tax on alcohol content?
and that's what he has to say this time.
Ah, the IRS.
I will say
Can't read.
I was going to say, the tax people are always very thematic to where they are, which I find very interesting.
Yep. I like to think it's just one person.
I think it's a clone
Thank
army.
you for coming down to the pocket so I can grab that. Because there is something you don't know you need. You have no clue why it would be in his pocket. And it only appears every time he drops down, and only specifically on his pocket and not him.
And how many tries did it take us when we test played this game, Surat?
4 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we grabbed, from him, we grabbed a bottle opener. Why
Oh,
do we
that
have a
actually makes
bottle
sense.
opener? Who knows? But we
I
have a
could've grabbed you
bottle
one
opener now.
downstairs.
So anyway,
Yeah, but can you yeet it into the game?
If I could, I would.
let's talk to the important person here.
But I do know you. You are little Woodruff, Azimuth's adopted son.
So then you know who I am? Well, who are you?
I am your school teacher. Bah, you've grown so much.
I don't remember a thing. You're saying that Azimuth is my adopted father?
Yes, something terrible
Uh-huh.
must have happened because Azimuth disappeared.
Now that I know he's my father, I'm going to look for him more actively.
That's what he would have wanted. Here, he gave B this to keep for you.
Yeah, adoptive father. I have opinions.
Also, that's just a stone letter A that
Of
was
course
given to
it
us
is.
for whatever reason.
Thank
Well,
you.
well, it's a letter for us to
Tell me,
read when we're
who
older.
is J.F. Sebastian?
That's the lightly bearded man over there. Why? Do you know him?
So that, she just told us who this dude is. So now we can introduce ourselves to him.
Quick! Give me something so that I can teach you how to read before I leave.
I will say I think we did something out of order because the article we have, I think, was written by J.F. Sebastian.
Well, we have to get it to. We have to get it either way.
Yeah.
She taught
So we
me
just
how to
kinda-
read. Those were the good old times. The article was about Dr. Azimuth and the mysterious Schnibble, who nobody had ever seen.
And we wouldn't know who it was written by until we talked to her anyway, because
Yeah.
we couldn't read it.
My, how fast you've grown. I can't believe it.
You have
My,
no idea,
how
lady.
fast you've grown. I can't believe it.
So now we can read.
Get the weather report, dial Kazig Stobles on your Tabazin.
God, the number system.
Uh-huh. And now that we've been in, now that we can actually introduce ourselves to Mr. Sebastian here.
Jerkface Sebastian.
Oh, sorry to bother you, but you must be J.F. Sebastian, the famous literary critic. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Woodruff.
Nice to meet you, young man. You wish to talk to me?
I heard that you might have information about what happened at Professor Azimuth's.
Yes, I saw a man dressed in black entering, and I even recognized the bigwig.
Bigwig? Who's that character?
He is the president's right hand, but his government is a masquerade.
You think then that the bigwig kidnapped Azimuth? For what reason?
Because Azimuth is a dissident who preaches subversive ideas.
Oh no.
Oh,
About
yeah.
playing the bazooks. He's in grave danger then.
Oh, yes, no doubt about it. Since the bigwig is also very interested in Azimuth's work on time.
And this
That's it.
happens.
I remember now. It all makes sense. I remember the tragic day Azimuth was taken away by the men of the bigwig. The same
You mean
brute who
today?
ruthlessly shot my teddy bear later. Ah, the cruel monster. I'll have to find my daddy Azimuth and his Schnibble.
So you may
Uh-huh.
think this is
Daddy-
just a cutscene. No, this is actually a in-game
Cool.
thing here.
And just randomly there's a brush.
Randomly, there's a brush. Yes. Also, we have to walk off to the right to get back in the game. And we can go back there too.
Of course
We have
we
no
can.
need to, but we can go back there.
We live there now.
Okay, so now we did get a couple of things from here besides the ability to read. We got this letter A, we got a bottle opener, we got a brush, and we got a cup of coffee. Does anybody want to take a guess on what we have to do next?
I'm
I
not
remember-
saying anything because I know.
I remember seeing a rock with a letter A on it earlier. I'm feeling that our letter A has something to do with that, but not specifically what.
Okay, good eye, good eye.
That's
Anyone
good,
else
but-
got any?
The immediate that's in the future. I have to get
Okay.
I have to slowly work the cursor.
Also, assuming we
forget-
give the coffee to the wino.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. But
But
also,
even before that,
we have a brush. We need to use it to grab tar.
Makes sense.
So now we have a tar stuck brush.
that never runs out or dries out.
No, it doesn't.
Aggressive.
So now, yes, coffee to the wino. I think it's going to make me click on him twice. Because when you click on him once, you walk up to engage with him.
Ah, it feels much better. Thank you, little guy. As a token, please take this Meteozone watch. It will allow you to determine the precise position of the impact of meteorological disturbance.
Remember how earlier we were joking around in one of our chats about predicting the weather and tracking the weather to strike someone with lightning?
Welp.
Yeah, that's a thing.
You'll see it when it comes up. But now that we're up here, there's literally nothing useful we can do up here.
Except scare this guy with a smoothie.
Yep.
I can't believe we just committed murder.
To be fair, if we tried to walk around the other way, especially before we got the boots, he'd throw us into the acid too. Yes, Butterball, I know you're there. You're very adorable. We're busy trying to break our brains.
And so now, the letter A, as you've deduced, can't be used on the stone A.
Hey.
Really?
Yep,
Then
really.
I'll have to draw Woodruff setting the A made of stone in the imprint, and then he gets a Tabazan. What's that?
That's kinky.
Excuse me for a minute.
So, the Tobazon is one of the most important things. Not the Weather Watch. I clicked the wrong thing. The Tobazon.
Woodruff, welcome to adulthood. I'm Azimuth, your adoptive father. I don't know if I'm still
Yeah,
alive
adoptive.
now, but it doesn't matter. You must pursue my work. Be worthy of me and find the Schnibble. This Tabazan will help you to communicate with certain key points in the city. Go to the red light district. Someone will transmit a message to you from me. Of course, if you are stopped, I will deny having given you this mission. This tape will self-destruct in a few seconds.
So that happened.
We're Inspector Gadget now. Got it.
Okay.
So, at the bottom of the screen is going to come up with codes. This little keypad right here, I assume you can see my cursor moving around.
Yes.
Yep.
Is basically the numbering system of this world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you get 4-digit codes handed out to you just about everywhere. Luckily, when you get them, they will be stored down here.
Okay.
But now, let's see what the Canal Meteo channel is. It takes a bit because I think the emulation's kind of bugged for this bit.
Locally, some showers on the administration center, as well as a falling piece of meteorite is foreseen on the Big Wig Place. This was the latest weather report.
And that becomes important later.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Yes, it does. That is one of the very important things. So,
That's the channel we're going to be seeing the most of.
yes, it is. Let's see. I don't think I can get to where I need from the right.
No, I think you can.
I mean, if we can, that'll make things a little easier. I'm going to attempt it because it should be faster. Mostly because the screen scrolling thing is really annoying.
That's when he already pointed out Woodruff only moves at 1 speed.
He's just permanently got to pee.
He moves at saunter speed.
Yeah, the programming for the way this moves is not the smoothest.
I remember it being
Okay,
smooth
yeah, it
when like
does.
the game was first out.
Yeah,
so I
when-
think it's just
Because when the game was first out, it was automatically full screen and you just moved to the edge of your monitor to move things.
yeah.
That's not the case with this.
Can.
Can.
Can of foob.
Well, kind
Can
of.
of-
Kind of. It has a bean in it.
Oh,
No! No!
A bean, you say?
And Raven is now going to kill all of us.
And after we click on it twice to stop kicking it, we actually can pick it up. Because we need to pick it up.
I just see Raven like gritting his teeth ready to scream because
Yeah.
for those that don't know, beans are kind of a thing in our D&D campaign.
Yep.
And
They are the most powerful artifact in the setting.
That's how we got Groot.
We don't have to go to where I'm going yet, but it will allow us to just see a thing.
Oh, hey, it's Lex Luthor.
I mean...
You're not wrong. At least not in ego.
This site isn't important.
It is written, to the memory of our Bazook brothers killed during the Great Battle.
Unfortunately, he can't read it from where he is, so he's going to have to walk around.
No, we're actually too respectful to take the flowers.
Amazing.
These signs will actually tell you where you are, so it pops up the text at the bottom, in this case, a memorial, but he will not actually read them. He will walk over to it and look at it, though. And laugh inappropriately at times.
Death.
Ha ha! People died.
This
Yes.
tribute to missing bazooks is made of morphoplastic. It's cheap. This tribute to missing
Yeah, it's not gonna
bazooks
say anything.
is made of morphoplastic. It's cheap.
So the flowers aren't even real.
Well, to be fair, that means they don't die.
Yeah.
Like the bazooks.
Wow, that's
Founder
dark.
of the city, a great warrior who at the time exterminated most bazooks. and
I'm supposed to
enslaved
be
the
darker than Star. No fair.
They say he's the founder of the city, a great warrior who at the
Okay.
time exterminated most bazooks.
Oh god, we're in
and enslaved the
Lutheropolis.
survivors.
So basically, you see, we don't need to be here now, but it's good to know where this place is, because it comes up much later. And it's a place that's pretty easy to overlook, because it's only in one little spot over here.
Here's a nice bazook kite that I'd love to put my hands on. Here's a
Oh
nice
my.
bazook
Nope,
kite
nothing
that
else,
I'd
okay.
love to put my
I see that
hands on.
burger.
You don't want that burger.
A burger? Must be a local delicacy.
And we're
But
back.
the most important thing we did was learn to read.
Which, when you think about it, is a very important thing, kids. Make sure you learn how to read every day. Did I just make this an educational video?
It only
Probably.
took a slight
Out
push to
there.
get this thing going.
Here's more education for you. Don't read the comments on big YouTube channels.
Yeah. So now that we can read, we know how to operate the elevators around here, which take us to different parts of the city.
Or, like I said, the city's built like a cake, so different layers.
Yeah.
So we're on level 2.
That shuts you up, doesn't it?
We didn't say anything.
Was
I
he
feel like
playing
this
the
is
knife
another-
game?
Yes.
That shuts you up, doesn't it?
This feels like a Raven NPC to me.
Yeah. Five Finger... He literally just played Five Finger Fillet with the stamp. Yes, that is what happened.
I'm sorry, Raven, but just the Bladen said that's kind of accurate.
He keeps doing this, and I swear, he keeps overestimating me.
So yeah, see, the burger. He wants no part of the burger.
He's a vegetarian, got it.
But yeah, but this is the administration center. This TV we can't click on, but there are other TVs we can.
And
So,
the image on that TV is actually the president
yep.
of the city. The city is basically a country now. I don't know.
It's a city-state, got it.
Actually, yeah, that's about right.
Oh god, I remember a puzzle that's coming up, and oh god, that's a lot of time wasted.
Hee hee hee.
He's offering me a Bluxter nut? I smell a rat. And the tax on treading the soil. Did you pay it?
You don't even get a chance to talk now.
Foot perspiration.
Yeah, you better run.
Now he won't come out at all.
He learned his lesson for now.
Is written, fellow citizen. To enter the club, you have to be dressed decently.
I don't know, I think we look good.
And that's all. That is the High Morals Club.
You
And
have to
that's
be
his-
dressed, Star, like, basically every ounce of skin but your face is covered, and if you can cover your face too, they'll appreciate it.
Okay, so we're gonna need a garbage bag.
About that.
Welp.
Come on, trigger the zone. Thank you. Actually, before we continue, I think it's time to call the video.
And so it's goodbye for me, goodbye for them, and goodbye for Woodruff, and good God, what the hell are we doing?
Praising Raven's NPCs?
We'll go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.